Welcome back to the shop. This is part 7 of the Harbor Freight Blast Cabinet series. All of these blast cabinet tips, tricks, and upgrades have been provided by the Tacoma Company. In today's episode, we're going to talk and install lighting. You can't blast if you can't see. So let's dive right in. Right out of the gate here, guys, I failed to mention in part 6, the Harbor Freight double strength glass is not safety glass. It will shatter and create shards if broken. The Lowe's single strength glass is not safety glass either. If you have any concern, get a better piece of glass at a glass shop that's tempered. The Tacoma Company offers 3 light kit options: the Deluxe Single, the Deluxe Double, and the light housing. All 3 kits use the same outdoor floodlight fixture. The Deluxe Single and the Deluxe Double boxes are all powder coated to match the glove rings and the window frame. They are all made up with 20 amp heavy duty wiring and 20 amp switches. Each kit also has a plug for your vacuum system. All 3 kits also use the same halogen bulb, and we'll talk more into detail about these bulbs. All the mounting hardware is included in each kit. Tacoma Company recommends using this PAR 30S. The S stands for short neck halogen bulb. Now, these bulbs were not picked by accident. These bulbs were chosen after many years of testing every type of bulb out there, including LEDs. 2 main reasons why these bulbs work so well in a blast cabinet. They're 1070 lumens and they're 60 watts. Okay, so what does that mean? It doesn't mean really anything except that, yeah, it's somewhat of a bright bulb, but the light that this halogen bulb casts works like a fog light in fog. It cuts through the blast media so you can see your parts clearer. Another benefit to these bulbs, they put off a little bit of heat, which helps keep your blast media dry. For these PAR 30S bulbs to properly fit, the Tacoma Company machines these housings so that the bulb seats to the connector and also seals with the ring. As you can see here, it's a nice positive seal and a good positive connection in the back of the fixture. The light housing sits on top of your cabinet. It also has a plug for your vacuum system, heavy duty wiring, and it has a 2-pole 20 amp switch. One pole is for the lights and the other pole is for your vacuum circuit. The light housing includes 2 outdoor fixtures, PAR 30S bulbs, and all the hardware to mount it on top of your cabinet. The light housing is made of Galvalume, so if you choose not to paint it, it will not rust or corrode. Here's a look at the inside of the housing. Our 2-pole switch, our main plug, our vacuum plug, and our neatly arranged wiring on the inside. Our leads for our lights, and the mounting holes, which have to be drilled and attached with the included hardware kit. When installing the Deluxe Single or the Deluxe Double, you will have to disassemble the boxes and remove the fixture from the box. Pay close attention of where you remove the wires from, especially the switched Deluxe Single. Here's a look at the switched box and its wiring. You'll notice the fixture does go to the switch. You do want to note where these wires came off so they get put back in the same place again. It might be a good idea to mark the outlet where your hot wire's coming off. I'm just going to use a little blue Sharpie here, put a little dot right there. If you opted for the Deluxe Single, you can mount this in your desired location, but it is recommended that it gets mounted in the upper left-hand corner. I'm placing my box on the edge of the metal lip here and on the edge of this metal lip. So I'm going to place it here, I'm going to mark my center, and I'm going to mark the 2 smaller holes for the mounting hardware. If you opted for the Deluxe Double, the second box goes in the upper right hand corner. Same thing. I'm going to place my box on the edge of that lip and on the edge of that edge of the metal there. And I'm going to mark my 13/16 knockout hole and my other 2 holes for the mounting hardware. I'm going to use a step bit to drill my 13/16 hole. This step bit goes up to 7/8, so I only want to take it to the second to the last cutter. If you go to 7/8, it'll be a sloppy fit. Nobody likes a sloppy fit. If you use the hardware included with the Deluxe kits, you drill a 15/64 hole for a snug fit. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the Deluxe kits or the light housing just yet, so I am not going to drill for these and mount the boxes. I'm going to mount the boxes using the outdoor light fixture. So now that I have everything somewhat fitted up, the fixture is loose. So we're gonna take the wiring, and the wiring goes to the rear. And then we're gonna get ready to wire up our switch, snug up our fixture, our common to our common. Okay, I have my switch marked where I took my hot off. We don't want any exposed wiring inside the box. If you purchase the double, same exact procedure to mount the box, top of the cabinet. It has a plug that goes into this plug. On your first box, you would mount this box on this side, the same way we mounted the first one. And here's your plug for your vacuum. We now have our Deluxe Single, our Deluxe Double installed and working in the cabinet, and look at all that light. You can fine tune the direction of the light, easily adjusted by the fixtures. To install the light housing, you mount the fixtures the same way we did for the Deluxe kit, but only you don't put it through a box, you just mount them to the cabinet. Wires go to the back, switch to your left, and it fits right in between the two halves of the cabinet and right on the edge of the back half. Here's a clip of the light housing all wired up to the fixtures, both sides. And then we're just gonna flip this over, tuck the wires up under it, go ahead and secure it down. Here's a look at the light housing all installed. We got our vacuum plug right here. Got the vacuum plugged in. I'm really liking this feature, and it's included in all 3 light kits. That's going to wrap it up for part 7. If I need to add anything or if I left something out, I'll add it in part 8. So until then, see ya.